Hello, Heather Broadbent here, violinist and instructor at Online Violin Education, where I train violinists all over the world how to improve their technical skill sets for more melodic playing. This video is all about F major. Woohoo! So F major is the first key as a violinist that you learn with a flat. Because up until F major, you've worked in sharps. You have the key of A, you've worked with F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, possibly the key of E with a D sharp. And so once you get familiar with those sharps and you're moving into flats, if you're working with whatever system it is, or whatever teacher you have, this first step outside of sharps is a flat, one flat. And that one flat is called the key of F major, and our flat is a B flat. Now, if you're playing F major within first position, you're going to play that B flat in first position, as this is probably your first time coming to a low one. And with that being said, I would highly recommend you watch my video on how to play a low one. I call it free the one, because a lot of violinists actually have their whole left hand go like in half position when they play a B flat. I won't go into too much detail about it here because I have a video devoted to that specific technique that you can check out, and I'll leave a link here to guide you to that that video. It'll probably be the little I in the corner will be linked to that video for you, okay? So the key of F major, you have one flat, and that flat is B flat. And in first position, like I said, it's low one on the A string to play a B flat, okay? Now, we're going to talk about how to play F major in first position, second position, and sixth position. So you can learn in 3 different positions. And so it'll help violinists that are beginners to learn it in first, and for violinists that are ready for more challenge can move it on up to second and sixth, okay? So in first position, in the key of F major, of course, we start on F. And so that's low 2 on the D string. So we have F, G, open A, B flat, low 1, C, D, open E, and F. Okay, so that's our F major. Those are the pitches in F major. Now, if you're going to go down the scale, I always teach going up and then let you guys kind of on your own when you come down. But I'm going to walk you down this one, okay? So we have F. I would use a 4th finger. Now, in first position, that's a big stretch because the half step occurs across the strings, the string crossing. So we have F, and then 4th finger for E. You can check your 4 with open. Okay, and this is actually really, really good on your scales when you come down to use 4th finger, okay? So E, then D, C, B flat, and as you notice on the A string in first position, we don't have any fingers touch. They're all whole steps apart. So let's walk through that again. We have E, D, C, B flat. Then I do the 4th finger for the A again, instead of open A. You can check with your open A that it's in tune. Really feel that distance, you know, that B flat and the 4 for the A. If it's possible for you to actually play it both fingers at once, it's going to tell you that you're on the right track with your hand frame, okay? So we have A, G, and then F. Okay, so F major is quite pastoral, actually. In my experience playing in many different orchestras and symphonic pieces, and my experience with violin repertoire, the composers seem to pick F major in pastoral type of scenes. The famous violin pieces in F major are Beethoven's Romances and the key of F. And it's just a key that's used, I think of green pastures and meadows and sheep and cows grazing for the key of F major. It's just very pastoral. So let's go ahead and move that up into second position. Now, I have this wonderful video. I teach you how to play every major scale, 1 octave major scale, in under 30 seconds anywhere on the violin, okay? I'll leave a link to that video as well. It's extremely helpful for you. And so here in second position, we're going to use that formula I teach in that video. Basically your 3 and 4 touch. As your finger pattern, 3 and 4 touching, okay? So we start in second position. So where we were in first position with F on our 2, we're going to replace that with our 1. We're in second position. Now when you do that, keep an eye on your thumb. I can't stress this enough. Your thumb needs to move up as well. You can't just move up your fingers into second and leave your thumb back in first position. Your thumb is like your guide and your anchor, so do make sure that thumb moves up with your first finger into second position, okay? And I have some wonderful, I have a whole course and books on second position because I think it's kind of underestimated and under-practiced because it's kind of like a transitory position, but in all actuality, especially for symphonic playing, it really helps eliminate a lot of shifting just by staying in second position. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link for the courses and my second position book bundle. I wrote 2 volumes for second position, Master Second Position with Finger Patterns Volume 1 and 2. And the reason why there are 2 volumes is because second position, when you play in second position, you can play here on F natural, or you can have your one up on F sharp as well. So I did exercises for both scenarios. Okay, so in second position here, we have our 1 for the F, and then our 2 for the G. And you can check your 2 with your open G. You have your 3 for A. You can check your 3 with open A. And then the finger pattern 4 and 3 and 4 touch. So the 4 is right next to that 3. And we're moving on over to the A string, C, D, E, and then 4th finger touches that 3rd finger for F. So you see that finger pattern, 3 and 4 touch, really easy, you just walk across the strings. Okay, and then you can go back down with that as well. You can always check your hand frame. I encourage this, it's just to make sure your 1 and 4, are perfectly in tune as an octave, okay? So now let's move it up to 6th position, same finger pattern. Okay, so now I know exactly where 6th position is, so I can move right up to where it is. I talk about this all the time in my position courses, how to exactly be able to do that. So to help you out, if you're moving up into 6th position to play this, you should probably already have a knowledge of 1st, 3rd, and 5th before you start playing in 6th, okay? So, and 2nd, because 6th position actually reads like 2nd, just a string over. So it's really good to learn the learning order being 1st, 3rd, 5th, and then 2nd. So here in 6th position, if you want to find it by walking your way up, so you have 1st position, shift to 3rd, and then shift to, I played C, D, E in 3rd, okay? And then you can shift right into 6th to find it, okay? So here's 6th position, same finger pattern, 3 and 4 touch. So make sure when you're playing up in 6th, your thumb is up there with your finger, okay? Right up against the violin there. So we have F, G, A, B flat, and then when you play the A, you'll see your A string vibrate if it's really perfectly in tune. And then we move on over, C, D, you can always check your D with open, you know, okay, E, check your open E, and then F. So your 3 and 4 touch, as you see, same exact finger pattern. However, do keep in mind, the higher you work up on the instrument, the intervals get smaller. And so it's not going to be the same as playing it in 2nd position. The intervals are going to be smaller when you're working up in 6th. So there you have it, F major in 3 different positions. And we will discuss F minor in another video. If you loved this video, be sure to press the little thumbs up button. If you want more of my training, check out onlineviolineducation.com and join my Facebook study group. I'll see you there. Happy magical practices. Ciao.